The Renault 5 is one of the most anticipated new cars of the year. There's been a lot of excitement about this car and it feels like it's been teased to us for a long time. But it's finally here and I'm in Nice to take a first look at it. There's going to be two different battery options, a 40 kilowatt hour and a 52 kilowatt hour, the largest of which will give you a range of over 400 kilometers. So in this video, I'm going to take a quick look around inside and outside and take it for a drive. I'm Caroline and this is the Carzone YouTube channel. The Renault 5, of course, was one of Renault's most iconic small cars from the 1970s and the 1980s, actually all the way through to 1996. This is a modern interpretation, and what a very successful one. This is a brilliant design. It's so cool and sporty. You've got these very cute headlamps, the big Renault lozenge here in the center. And this is where the vent used to be in the old Renault 5, and now it's a charge indicator for your battery. So as you approach the car, that lights up to show you how much battery you have. A range of colors, about 5 colors in total. This is pop green. Two different battery sizes. The 40 kilowatt hour will give a range up to 312 kilometers measured by WLTP, and the 52 kilowatt up to 410 kilometers. There's an 11 kilowatt AC charger, and that's bi-directional, so it actually supports vehicle to grid and also vehicle to load charging. DC fast charging is up to 100 kilowatt for this 52 kilowatt hour version. This is a compact car, less than 4 meters in length. It's even a little bit shorter than a Renault Clio. 3 trim levels. There's the Evolution, the Techno, and the iconic 5. You get 18-inch alloy wheels no matter which version you go for. I absolutely love the detail here in the rear lights, and they do pay homage to the original so well. Now when it comes to boot space, there's 326 litres. So that is good for a small car. You'll fit a few suitcases in there. It's actually about the same as the boot in a Peugeot E208. It's definitely bigger than the boot in the Fiat 500 electric, and a bit smaller than the Clio petrol boot, but bigger than the Clio hybrid.
The 5 is not the most spacious car for rear seat passengers. Legroom is going to be tight for anyone other than small children, but there is Isofix on the 2 outer seats and pockets in the back of the front seats.
Inside, it feels modern and retro all at the same time. It's really a very nice small car interior. You've got the full digital driver display and also the touchscreen here. And that uses the inbuilt Google operating system, like we've seen in some other Renaults as well. So you've got Google Maps and Google Assistant as well. So you can type your destination into the navigation and it will show you how much battery charge you'll have when you get there. And it also suggests charging points along the route. That's always very handy to have. You can also precondition the cabin, and it also has battery preconditioning as well. The fit and finish is very nice. These seats are inspired by the original Renault 5 Turbo. And depending on which trim level you go for, you get different fabrics. So this is the mid-range Techno. You get this lovely denim style fabric. So altogether, it is a really nice cabin for a small car. The Renault 5 is built on Renault's new Ampere platform. It's also going to underpin the new Renault 4. So it's a bespoke electric vehicle platform. This car has been designed to be fun to drive and also very comfortable, which I really can attest to. So I was driving it on some mountain roads yesterday and it does grip the road really well. You can get a nice flow through corners. The steering is very direct and responsive. Comfort-wise, you do have a multi-link rear suspension, so it's quite a sophisticated rear suspension for a small car like this. So the ride quality is very good. good. It's very smooth and comfortable. There's also an acoustic windscreen, and it gets Renault's Cocoon soundproofing system. So there's extra foam between the battery and the floor of the car. So the refinement is really, really good. It does feel like a very upmarket small electric car from behind the wheel. I'm driving the 52 kilowatt hour battery version, range up to 410 kilometers measured by WLTP, and a 150 horsepower motor. So 0 to 100 is about 8 seconds. So there's plenty of power there. You also have the multi-sense driving modes, which you access from a button here on the steering wheel, and that allows you to adjust the drive somewhat as well. There's no one pedal driving, but you do have a B mode, which you access here through the drive selector, and that increases the amount of regen braking, which can be nice when you're driving around town.
The Renault 5 is expected in Ireland in March of next year, and pricing will be announced closer to launch.
So there's certainly lots to like about this new Renault 5. I do look forward to driving it on Irish roads and really taking a good look at the range and efficiency of the car in real world driving. But for now, that's all from me from the press launch of the new Renault 5 here in Nice in France. You can read more over on carzone.ie, and as always you can search for new and used cars, lots of Renaults and all the other brands as well, over on carzone.ie. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.